Views and opinions expressed in this video are solely based on the AriasWave methodology. The difference between AriasWave and Elliott Wave is that AriasWave is objective, whereas Elliott Wave is subjective. According to AriasWave, all wave components within a correction must occur in a particular order. So that means that Bitcoin has topped. Okay, so I think that it has topped. Now, the first thing to note here is that if you want to look at this in terms of an inverted head and shoulders, yeah, that's probably going to be a failure at this point. And also that normally these types of retracements should go higher, but because of the weakness in this market, I believe that it's not going to be able to go any further up, especially once we get to a certain point. So let me go down to the smaller degree to explain to you this pattern, which to me looks extremely bearish now that we have seen a certain set of waves unfold. So up until this point here, back in March 23rd of March 2023, there's always these funny numbers going on here. Basically, that was the end of wave A, the largest move in the correction. We had a wave B, a C, a D, and an E. So CDE pattern looks like a zigzag, but isn't. I think that we've seen enough here to confirm that the full correction has unfolded. Now, the reason for that, in my opinion, is because of the way that this move has so sharply moved down to this point where it's broken this level. Now, I don't think this is going to go higher at this point. I think that because we've broken this level now, it's a sign that we're going to continue to see lower prices once we get through this trend line. Okay, so there's a reason why price has fallen to this level. It's because the start of wave E is important always. And I think that for me to assume that this is going to be an ongoing week 5 wave move, this correction doesn't really support that. Okay, unless for some reason it doesn't break through the 26,500 level, then I would say prices are going to go much lower in wave 3. Now, if this was to go higher in wave 3 of a wave C zigzag, then we would need to see basically it'd be a good place to go long if you believe that it's going to go higher. This would be an absolutely amazing place to go long, right? But if you believe that it's going to go lower, then this is confirmation that it's going to go lower. So therefore, a break of that level there will confirm, even though confirmation is kind of already there now. So this is also evident in Ethereum. So if we go to the ETH chart, you can see that, well, we didn't go any higher and we did see price break below the start of wave 5. So how could you possibly make a case for this? To me, it must have been a week 5 wave move, sort of, that finished this move off. But then again, it could have been impulsive. The waves are too small for me to bother to care, especially after this sharp reversal. This sharp reversal is enough for me to say, yep, Ethereum has topped. And it didn't even manage to touch the end of wave 1, which is usually where these type of expanded corrections go back toward and at least retest. Like I've said in my previous video, that yes, this is like support becoming resistance. So without even touching it, it already started to reverse. Now, obviously, we need to see price fall even further, but it is my opinion that we only needed to see a break above the previous wave C, somewhere in between that and the end of wave 1, and we have seen a reversal during that time, and it's being one of the more sharper reversals, in the last, say, few months, apart from the banking crisis time for wave 4. So, yeah, look, at this point, I would be suggesting to just keep an eye out. If it moves any lower than this, I'd say it's already bearish, but it'll just be more confirmation at this point. Okay, so I've got a complete count here for wave 2 for Ethereum, and I've also got a complete, count for the correction completed for Bitcoin. So therefore, for me, at this point in time, I am completely bearish on these cryptos. A break through this trend line now would confirm that. This is a long-term, very important trend line. So I would just be paying attention to that at this point. So hopefully you found this informative. Thanks for watching.